It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Overtone Brewing Company, and it's a can of their New England double IPA Denali. It's a 440ml can coming in at 8.7% ABV. As always, I like the can wraps on the Overtone beers. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. Oh, look at that. Full glass of beer, just how we like it. We got a one finger white head. It's definitely looking like a double IPA in terms of that almost kind of orange hue, the colour of it. And then we got a lovely haze to it, as is most or all New England IPAs should have a lovely haze to them, part of the style of the beer. So yeah, a mixture of the two. Double IPA with a colour, New England IPA with a haze. Interesting. Good levels of carbonation. Nice looking beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh, blimey. Wow. It smells terrific. It really does. Really juicy, grapefruity aroma. You get a little bit of potency from it, with it being 8.7% ABV. It's kind of difficult to hide all of the alcohol. There's a small hint of alcohol in the aroma. You're gonna get that. But orange, mango, passion fruit, grapefruit. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Boom! Stone the crows, stone the crows. It's massive, to be honest. The flavours really smack you around the chops. First of all, I want to talk about the mouthfeel though. The mouthfeel is quite thick, quite dense, quite bold, probably some flaked oats or oats of some kind, maybe some lactose added to the beer to give a rich, creamy mouthfeel. And then what you also get, just to give the beer a lift, is quite a lot of carbonation hissing and fizzing inside the mouth, just moving the beer around onto the areas of the palate where the beer may not get to, and exploding it on that. All of the flavours in the inside of the mouth, all over the palate. It's great. It's a lovely beer. Flavour-wise, passion fruit, mango, citrus, grapefruit, pineapple. A little bit of sweetness from the malt. A warming sensation. The beer sits in the mouth, you swallow it, it goes down the throat, of course, into the pit of the stomach. And you can feel that warming sensation from that 8.7% ABV, that alcohol by volume, just kind of just warming your throat, warming the pit of your stomach. And I gotta be honest, I'm looking out the window today. It's hammering down out there today. Like that, not hammering down, but that fine drizzle that completely soaks you. It's not very nice out there, so perfect beer for the perfect kind of weather, really. That nice warming beer that we got here. I like that. It's like tinned mixed fruit. The flavours in there, tinned pineapple, tinned orange, that sort of thing. It's a little kind of sweet and syrupy there as well. Warning, contents exploding with flavour. Contains freshly squeezed hop juice. Wow. The hops are Eureka, Azaka, Citra and Denali. that's where it comes from, I suppose. The New England Double IPA Denali. It's a Denali hop. I don't think I've tried it before. It's a new one to me. It's hard to keep up these days. So many different hops, so many different beers, so many different this, so many different that. You could be reading all day before you do a beer review with all the new stuff that's coming out in the beer world. So I tend to back away a little bit and just enjoy the beers that come my way and review them. And I'm drinking them kind of fresh. I'm drinking the new hops as you guys are. As you guys are. The malts are Golden Promise, malted wheat, flaked oats and golden naked oats. That's giving you that kind of creamy density to the beer and a nice hazy look. The yeast is New England East Coast Ale yeast. It's a vegan beer, 8.7%, as I mentioned. I think this brewery is really going places. They're really kind of making their mark. I'm having the comments now in the comments box when I release our Overtone Brewing Company beer. At first, lots of views, not so many kind of comments about who they are and what they do. The last month, I would say, after reviewing kind of lots of their beers, the comments are coming through now saying Overtone are producing some of the best beers in Scotland, or in my opinion, Overtone Brewing Company are producing the best beers in Scotland. So they're starting to make their mark now. They're really starting to make their mark, and they're kind of turning people's heads, which for the nice can wrap and the funky young fresh feeling of the brewery, I'm not surprised that they're getting people's heads turned now. And of course, the great liquid in the can as well is just terrific. I was just about to wrap it up, but I want to talk about the bitterness on the back end. They called it a New England Double IPA. A little bit of sweetness, lots of flavour in the middle. Is a little bitterness. Here it comes. There's a little bitterness coming on the back end. This is more about that middle. All about the middle. All about producing lots of flavour in the beer. I'm now ready to rate it. A little bit of biscuit malt to begin with. Nice level of sweetness. A little bit more sweet than bitter. So it's not quite a perfectly balanced beer, but it's a good beer all the less. A really, really good beer. Lots of flavour in the middle. It's good enough to give it a Stone the Crows 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Would I buy it again? Would I purchase it again? It's a tough one. On a day like today, when it's wet and windy and horrible, and you just want to forget, you know? Some days, it's so miserable out there, you just want to forget. And when you have days where you just want to forget, an 8.7% double IPA is the perfect way to forget. On the other hand, if it was a nice, boiling, scorching hot day and somebody lit the barbecue, I lit the barbecue, or a friend lit the barbecue, and somebody handed me a 8.7% double IPA midway through the afternoon, I don't know. I don't think I would want it at that time of day. It's one of those kind of evening finishing kind of beers, I would say. That's just my opinion. Some people might really like a double IPA in the middle of the afternoon. 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.